they're not hitting the notes very well. But one of the great things you get to see is that it's one of those things that Bare Naked Ladies used to do a lot live, where they would just swap off their instruments and do something different. So you get to see all of, like, Stefan is not playing the saxophone anymore, he's playing the keyboards. And we get to see Ed playing drums.
Oh, that's cool.
And so he's doing the leads, but he's playing the drums on it. It's actually really cool to see.
Neat. That's cool. But BNL kind of spoiled us for the vocal harmonies. You know, like, if we see any of them singing, we're going to expect to hear this gorgeous harmony behind them at some point.
Oh, yeah.
And not getting that is sort of like, oh, that's a little...
Yeah, if you watch the Yukon Cornelius one first, and then you watch the BNL one, you're like, ah.
Oh, that's so much better. I will listen in that order. Thank you. Yeah. Interesting.
So, and there's also somewhere out there, I have not found it yet, Stephen Page covered it by himself for the white ribbon benefit that he did for women and women that were abused, and to raise money for them.
Oh, I bet he does an amazing job on that.
Yeah, I can't find it yet. I'm hoping, and so if anyone out there knows where to find it, please send it in to me. I would love to hear him doing it.
I bet he really puts an interesting spin on it, like, because he always delivers. You know, when he's performing something especially with an intention like that at that event, you know he's going to spin it and put it in the context of that situation.
Definitely.
And he's going to sell the hell out of it, and it's going to be amazing, and you're going to hear the song in a completely different way than you'd ever heard it before. So if someone has that recording, we want to hear it. Dear Stephen, if you have a copy of that, I'm making demands tonight. I'm being demanding of our audience tonight. Sorry, everybody.
I don't have any. I do have a plug that I want to throw out there, because I was supposed to throw it out there a month ago when we were covering Canada Dry.
Oh.
And I thought that I had, and maybe I mentioned it earlier in the podcast and couldn't find it, so I'm going to make sure I do a proper plug right now. There's a website out there called Rockin' Beards that they talk about albums and Canadian albums. It's not a podcast because it's actually video and it's on YouTube. They are actually really great guys. I've been in conversations with them as of recently, which is cool because I told them I would be plugging them, and we just started a conversation, so it's really cool. They may be on sometime. I'm hoping that we'll be able to get them on.
Come on, guys. We'd love to have you.
But they cover the whole Fake Nudes album and do their review of the whole album. So,
nice.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll be able to get them on at some point.
I feel like you might have asked me to remind you to throw that plug in about a month ago. And because as you're saying it, I was like, why am I getting a sinking feeling? And why do I feel like I was part of that? So if I forgot to tell you to plug that, I'm sorry.
Well, I should also remember that stuff too. I have my notes, and I don't always remember every single thing on them, so.
Yeah, that's okay.
But definitely go out and listen to those. They're actually a lot of fun to listen to when they're discussing that, so. And that brings us to next week's song. So we had a nice little interlude in the middle here. I don't have any, really kind of smart way of bringing this up, but so from Halloween to Thanksgiving, we covered snacks.
Yes, we did.
We are now, for the next 3 weeks, during the month of September, during the month of December, going to be covering 3 out of the 4 weeks holiday songs off their holiday album. So we went from Snack Time, which is the Young Kids album, now we're going to switch to holiday music and actually still stay in alphabetical order. Woohoo!
That worked out really well, actually.
That worked out really well. That's why I've been pushing everyone so hard. I'm like, I gotta get that in there. I can't lose this.
We have to line up in December. We have to. It's not going to work any other way.
No more missed weeks. So the next week we have Carol of the Bells. It's going to be a very simple tune, but it's going to be a lot of fun. And then we get a break.
I love the holiday album. I love it. It's one of my favorites. Every year I whip it out and it's on repeat and it's great. So I'm going to enjoy these next several songs. I'm going to have fun with this.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna really enjoy it because I do. This is one of those albums I will list from front to back the whole way through during the holiday season.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I can only listen to it for 1 month a year. Like I'm going to delve into this.
We're digging in. We're doing this. Exactly.
So join us for the month of December, and as we cover a lot of the holiday songs. Thank you guys for joining us. It was a lot of fun tonight.
Thank you, everyone.
And I care a lot about this.
It was effortless. Drink.
Couldn't care less. Why is the super big gulp cheaper?
Big drink, small price.
Huge
Big
drink, tiny price.
But the small...
Figure it out.
Figure
it out. We don't get it.
The small drink costs a lot more and has holes in it, and you can only get water.